Hyundai's latest electric offering might just be its most impressive yet. The 2025 IONIQ 9 isn't just another EV jumping on the three-row bandwagon, it's a statement piece that shows exactly what Hyundai can do when it pulls out all the stops. With up to 372 miles of range, lightning-fast charging, and enough space to make a small van jealous, the IONIQ 9 is ready to take on everything from the Kia EV9 to the Volvo EX90. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, this is essentially Hyundai's take on the Kia EV9. But while both vehicles share the same EGMP platform, Hyundai has taken a dramatically different approach. Where the EV9 embraces its boxy, rugged nature, the IONIQ 9 slips through the air with a sleek, almost boat-tail-like design that achieves an impressive 0.25 drag coefficient with the optional digital mirrors. The exterior design is quintessentially Hyundai, featuring the brand's signature parametric pixel lighting elements, though European models sadly miss out on the full-width front light bar due to crash regulations. The smooth surfacing and flowing lines make the IONIQ 9 appear smaller than its actual dimensions suggest, but make no mistake, at 5 meters long and almost 2 meters wide, this is a proper flagship SUV. Hyundai is offering the IONIQ 9 in 3 distinct flavors, each packing a chunky 110 kilowatt-hour battery. That's even bigger than the Kia EV9's pack. The base long-range rear-wheel drive model delivers 215 horsepower and can travel up to 372 miles on a single charge. Step up to the long-range all-wheel drive and you're looking at 309 horsepower and 346 miles of range. For those who want their family hauler with a bit more punch, the Performance all-wheel drive model serves up 429 horsepower and can still manage 317 miles between charges. The performance figures aren't going to trouble any Tesla Model X Plaids, but they're more than adequate for family duties. The Performance all-wheel drive model will sprint from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, while even the base rear-wheel drive version manages a respectable 9.4 seconds. All versions are limited to 124 miles per hour, more than enough for any school run or highway cruise. Like its IONIQ siblings, the IONIQ 9 benefits from Hyundai's 800-volt electrical architecture. While Hyundai hasn't quoted exact peak charging speeds, we're told they're very similar to the IONIQ 5 and 6, suggesting around 240 kilowatts. That translates to a 10 to 80% charge in just 24 minutes on a suitable fast charger, quick enough to grab a coffee and get back on the road. Inside is where the IONIQ 9 really shines. The cabin is a masterclass in space utilization, offering genuine 7-seat capability or an optional 6-seat layout with captain's chairs in the second row. These aren't just any captain's chairs either. They can swivel 180 degrees to face the third row when stationary, perfect for family game nights or tailgate parties. The party piece has to be the relaxation seats in the first and second rows. They can recline fully flat and even offer leg rests, turning your charging stops into proper power naps. Hyundai's also introduced their first dynamic body care system, complete with massage functions to keep you fresh on longer journeys. Storage space is equally impressive. With all seats in place, you've got 620 liters of cargo room. Fold the third row, and that expands to 1,323 liters. There's even a frunk 88 liters in rear-wheel drive models, or 52 liters if you opt for all-wheel drive. The dashboard is dominated by a curved display combining two 12-inch screens, but Hyundai hasn't forgotten the importance of physical controls. The climate controls sit in a separate panel with proper rotary dials, a thoughtful touch that shows Hyundai understands not everything needs to be buried in a touchscreen menu. The tech list reads like a what's who of modern conveniences: wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an optional 14-speaker Bose sound system, and high-power USB-C ports for all 3 rows. There's even a UVC sterilizer for your personal items, a feature that feels particularly relevant in our post-pandemic world. While we haven't had the chance to drive the IONIQ 9 yet, the specs suggest it should be a comfortable cruiser. The suspension setup combines McPherson struts up front with a multi-link rear, featuring self-leveling dampers and hydro bushings to smooth out the ride. There's even an AI-powered auto-terrain mode that can recognize the road surface and adjust the vehicle's settings accordingly. For those who need to tow, the IONIQ 9 can handle up to 2,500 kilograms in European spec, or 5,000 pounds for North American models. The trailer mode automatically detects the trailer's weight and adjusts the range predictions accordingly. A thoughtful touch that should help avoid any range anxiety on longer trips. While Hyundai hasn't revealed official pricing yet, we expect the IONIQ 9 to start around $65,000 in the US market, with fully loaded performance all-wheel drive models potentially pushing $85,000. That might seem steep for a Hyundai, but consider what you're getting. Cutting-edge 800 volts architecture, impressive range figures, and enough space to shame some vans. The most obvious competitor is the Kia EV9, which starts just under 65,000 pounds. The IONIQ 9 counters with a larger battery pack and potentially longer range, though both vehicles share the same excellent eGMP platform. The Volvo EX90 plays in a higher price bracket, starting north of $95,000, but brings additional premium cash to the table. For those who prioritize space over outright luxury, the Volkswagen ID Buzz long wheelbase offers a compelling alternative, though it can't match the IONIQ 9's range or charging speeds. And if 7 seats aren't a must-have, premium options like the BMW and Mercedes EQE SUV enter the conversation, albeit at generally higher price points. The 2025 Hyundai IONIQ 9 feels like a watershed moment for electric family transport. It successfully addresses the three main concerns that have held many families back from going electric: range, charging speed, and space. With up to 372 miles of range, ultra-rapid charging capability, and enough room for 7 adults plus their luggage, it's hard to find fault with the package Hyundai has put together. The thoughtful touches throughout, from the swiveling second-row seats to the high-power USB ports in all 3 rows, show that Hyundai really considered how families will use this vehicle. The sleek exterior design might be polarizing to some, but it serves a purpose, helping the IONIQ 9 slip through the air more efficiently than its boxier cousin, the Kia EV9. Yes, the price tag might raise some eyebrows, but the IONIQ 9 feels worth every penny. It's not just a worthy flagship for Hyundai's electric lineup, it's a genuine contender for class leadership in the increasingly crowded premium electric SUV segment. While we'll need to get behind the wheel for a final verdict, based on what we've seen so far, the IONIQ 9 has all the ingredients to be a game-changer in the 3-row electric SUV space. If you're in the market for a family-sized electric SUV and can wait until early 2025 when the IONIQ 9 launches in initial markets, we'd strongly suggest adding this to your shortlist. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself gravitating toward those swiveling captain's chairs in the showroom. They're addictively comfortable. There's plenty to love about the IONIQ 9, starting with its impressive range figures across all variants and the game-changing 800-volt charging architecture that makes long-distance travel a breeze. The genuinely usable 7-seat configuration sets it apart from many electric SUVs that treat their third row as an afterthought, while innovative features like the swiveling second-row seats show Hyundai's commitment to rethinking how we use our family vehicles. The sleek, aerodynamic design not only turns heads, but serves a practical purpose, and the substantial towing capacity means you won't have to leave your favorite toys at home. However, it's not all perfect. European buyers might be disappointed by the absence of the striking full-width light bar that their American counterparts get to enjoy, and the premium pricing could raise eyebrows for those expecting traditional Hyundai value positioning. The several-month wait until launch might test the patience of eager buyers, and performance enthusiasts might note that despite impressive numbers, it doesn't quite match the brutal acceleration of some premium rivals. Yet these feel like minor quibbles against what is otherwise a comprehensively impressive package. The 2025 Hyundai IONIQ 9 represents a compelling blend of practicality, technology, and efficient performance. While it may carry a premium price tag, it delivers premium features and capabilities to match. This could be the electric family SUV we've been waiting for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.